Hey guys, MasterFiggy here, and yesterday I was on YouTube and I was watching Archangel Manga's manga tag video. I forget who originally tagged him, but basically in his video he had about 10 questions or so relating to his manga collection, and the questions were kind of interesting, so I thought I'd give it a shot myself, do a video, and I have the questions here and I'll read them off just before I answer them, so I hope you guys enjoy. So question 1. What was the first volume of manga you ever owned? So weirdly enough, I actually have two answers for this. One of them being Kingdom Hearts Volume 1. This is a Tokyo pop print. Many years ago, before I even knew what manga was. It just seemed like a comic to me because it's actually read left to right, and it's a manhwa, I think that's what they're called, left to right manga. They're from Korea, I believe, but if we're talking about Japanese manga, then the very first volume I ever bought was Bleach Volume 1, and I have to be honest, I am really glad I picked up Bleach. I just have random volumes, but it is pretty cool. I might actually get the hardcover edition of this if I get around to it. Question 2 is, what is your favorite volume of manga in your collection? This is a very tough one. Currently, as I'm speaking, it'll probably be Bleach Volume 30, I think it is. Yeah, Bleach Volume 30, mainly because you do see the background, or you see the backstory of Rukia in this one. Well, repeated, I should say. You have really cool battles going on between different characters. The introduction to one of my favorite espadas in this volume, and also just sort of what Ruki is going through in her battle. I think it's really cool. So currently at this moment, my favorite manga volume is Volume 30 of Bleach, but that could change in the future, but right now it's Volume 30 of Bleach. So question 3 is, what is the most expensive manga in your collection? If we're talking about a series in general, I think a lot of my money went into One Piece. But if we're talking individual volumes, I can't really say I've anything hugely expensive in my collection. The only things really are like these Vizbigs of Rurouni Kenshin, where they cost me about just under €20 or so, and you get like 3 volumes in one, so they're basically 3-in-1s, but better quality if you ask me. But no, everything is usually just standard price or lower. I've never really paid a huge amount for manga, or at least individual volumes of manga. Next question, is there any manga in your collection you regret buying? Now, thinking about this question for a bit here, and my answer would probably be One Piece. Now, some of you might be thinking, why am I regretting buying One Piece if I'm such a big One Piece fan? Well, to be honest, the only reason I'm saying that is because I bought the individual volumes, and mostly as they came out, or just random volumes. But I wish I actually held on just a little bit, because there's like these box sets now of the 23 volumes, and they have extra stuff in them. There's one with like the original Romance Dawn one shot Oda did. There's one with like, I think, Strong World comic inside and posters. I would love those. As a huge One Piece fan, I'd love to have them. But they came out when I had like pretty much most of the volumes that were out already, which really annoys me. I really wish they sold like the Strong World comic or the Romance Dawn volume individually as well as in the box set. But yeah, that's one thing I regret, only because I could get in the box set and it would be cheaper as well. Number 5, what manga in your collection are you the most proud of? I'll be honest, I can't think of any individual volumes that I'm really proud of as such, but there are manga series that I'm proud of, like Fullmetal Alchemist and One Piece, and I'm actually glad that I'm buying those, because with Fullmetal Alchemist I've the complete series and I'm really proud that I have it, and that I finished it and I really enjoyed it. With One Piece, I'm actually proud of myself that I continue buying it, and I actually love the series as well. Another series that I'm a little bit proud of is Case Closed in my collection. I only have random volumes. I don't even actually have half the volumes that are out, but I'm proud of the fact that I have as much volumes as I do of it, which is it's about the 20 mark or so. Yeah, about 20 volumes or so. So I do hope to buy more of those, but no individual volumes stand out as what I'm proud of as such. Next, how do you organize your manga collection? There's never any real order to my manga as such. I mean, I organize One Piece in a way that don't know if you could see in the background here, behind this pile. I don't think you can actually at all. But basically, I have my One Piece in like three different piles basically behind there, and it's the most awkward thing actually, but it keeps them in one place so I know where my One Piece are. With other stuff, I have my Visbig Zeroni Kenshin at the back because on a shelf in the wardrobe because they're big, and they're not covering up any like smaller volumes of manga. And there's manga volumes that I have like just like the first volume or of some of them random series that I pick up, and I might just keep them in a drawer and be like I may or may not continue those series. And you can actually see the pile behind me of DVDs and manga there. But there, that's like the volumes of manga that I haven't read. So that's kind of my organization. Like I keep every series with itself. So I keep all the Blue Exorcists with each other, stuff like that. But there's nothing like organized as such, like as favorite manga or alphabetical order, nothing like that. It's kind of just space wise what would look better, I guess. Number 7, what is one out of print manga you you wish you had in your collection? There's a couple of them in my head, but I would like to see Lupin the Third, the manga series, back over here. I know it was briefly printed in English and over to the West and that, but it wasn't reprinted or anything. So I think that would be a nice one to actually have, or even the original GTO. I'd be interested in reading the original version of that. So either the original GTO or Lupin the Third manga. 8. What is one manga which you wish was translated into your native language? Online, there's like a bunch of people who translate manga from Japanese to English and just put up the translations online anyway. But talking about publishing, I would actually like to see Beelzebub published over in the West. It's a really cool series, and I did watch a couple of scans online, and I really wish it was over here in English. It's a really funny series, and I really need to get back to it actually. I really enjoyed it, and I would love to read it like physically in my hand. So Beelzebub would be my answer to that question. Question 9 is omnibus or single volumes. I would generally buy single volumes mainly because of the artwork on the covers. Like with One Piece, you have the artwork on the covers and that, but if you buy the 3-in-1s, you only get like a sample of each volume's cover art. But I don't sort of shun 3-in-1s because I mean, even with Rurouni Kenshin here, you still get like 3 volumes in one at a lower price. It's a lot more compact as well. So nice to just have like 3 volumes in your hand at once. A lot easier, and it is cheaper for people who want to collect manga, but at the same time, single volumes, it's nice to just like try out a series with just a single volume as well. I just like the feel of having a single volume, and cover art as well is great. And generally a lot of the single volumes would have better quality paper than the 3-in-1s nowadays. Final question: what is one underrated / unknown manga you would recommend to others? There's a couple of these that come to mind, one of them being Sandland, mainly because it's just a one-shot by Akira Toriyama. Some of you who don't know who he is, he's the creator of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I actually thought that was a nice little story. It's not fantastic or anything, but it's good. Another one being Black Cat manga. I really enjoy that. I'm not actually finished it, but I've read 13 volumes or so, and it's a really good series. I really enjoy it, and there's couples more like Siren. I feel as if it's a bit underrated. Case Closed, aka Detective Conan, I feel as if is a little bit underrated because people sort of judge it on its art style and the main character for being like a 10-year-old boy. But don't let that sort of shun you away. Try it out, it's great. But yeah, I suppose those would be my answers to that question. Sandland, just it is an interesting story. Black Hat manga, Detective Conan, and I think I said another one, but I forget it right now. But I'm sure if you actually just rewind the video there, you'll know what it is. So that's all the questions in this manga tag video. Do I tag anyone? I tag anyone who is willing to try it out. So if you're watching this video, I'm tagging you right now to do it. So you better do it right now. And if you have done it, please let me know in the comments below. I will check it out. I'm always interested to see what others have in their manga collection. And they are interesting questions. I'll leave them in the description below if you do decide to do this video yourself. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button. It would help me out so much. And subscribe to my channel. Stay up to date with videos that I'll have in the future. Check out other videos that I have already up there. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.